Hi guys. Nanotechnology sounds like something out of a sci fi movie, but it's already here and changing the game in a lot of ways. From medicine to cleaning up pollution, tiny particles are doing huge things. The idea of manipulating matter at the molecular level might sound futuristic, but it's becoming a big part of our everyday lives. Still, like any powerful technology, it comes with some risks. So, the question is, should we worry about nanotechnology or can we just trust it to improve our world? What's a big deal? See, nanotechnology is being used in a ton of industries, and the possibilities are pretty exciting. Imagine drugs that only attack sick cells and leave the healthy ones alone. Nanoparticles are making this a reality by delivering targeted treatments for things like cancer, meaning fewer side effects and better results. Nanomaterials are being developed to help clean up pollution, filter water, and even pull harmful gases out of the atmosphere. They're like little superheroes for the environment. Solar panels, batteries, and other tech we rely on for clean energy are getting more efficient thanks to nanotechnology. This could make renewable energy even more practical and widespread. By enhancing fertilizers and pesticides, nanotech could make farming more efficient. I did some projects 10 years ago on farming in Norway, and I talked about, did some research on information technology in farming and wrote a book about it. And here now we are using nanotechnology better than IT. No, just kidding. Clearly, nanotechnology has the potential to solve a lot of big problems. But that doesn't mean we should ignore the potential downsides. What's the catch? Well, as promising as nanotechnology is, those same super small particles that make it so effective also raise some concerns. See, nanoparticles are tiny, right? So tiny that they can slip into our cells and tissues. There is ongoing research, but some studies suggest that certain nanoparticles might cause inflammation or even DNA damage. The long term effects on human health are still being figured out. What happens when these tiny particles end up in rivers, oceans, or soil? Some nanoparticles might not break down easily, and if they accumulate in the environment or food chain, we could be looking at toxic effect over time. The tricky part about nanotechnology is that we don't yet have the answers. Regulations haven't fully caught up, and existing safety standards don't always account for how unique nanoparticles are. They are hard to detect and measure, which makes it difficult to figure out exactly how to manage the risks. Some countries, including my country, Norway, and agencies, are starting to take action, but it is still a work in progress. The challenge is finding a way to embrace nanotechnology's potential without putting people or the planet at risk. Should be afraid of nanotechnology, you may ask. See, it is easy to get caught up in the risks and think we should steer clear of nanotechnology altogether. But let's not forget, every major technology has had its shares of risks. Electricity, for example, airplanes, and internet all cause concerns at the first. But society adopted and found ways to manage the risks while reaping the benefits. The same approach should apply to nanotechnology. We shouldn't dismiss it just because it has risks. Instead, we need to be smart and understand how to use it. Here is how we can do that, and I have some suggestions. Keep researching. But duh. Just kidding. We need more research to fully understand the health and environmental impacts of nanoparticles. This will help us develop safety guidelines and make better decisions about how to use nanotechnology. Industries that use nanotechnology should take precautions even if the risks aren't fully known yet. This means protecting workers and limiting how much of these particles are released into the environment. People have the right to know when nanotechnology is being used in products. Clear labeling and open communication can help consumers make informed decisions and choices. Governments and scientists need to work together to create regulations that address the unique nature of nanoparticles. This will help ensure that nanotech is used responsibly. The bottom line is, nanotechnology is too promising to ignore, my friends. It could change the world in ways we can't even fully imagine yet. But that doesn't mean we should dive in without caution. By investing in more research, setting smart regulations, and using nanotechnology responsibly, we can strike a balance between innovation and safety. At the end of the day, nanotechnology is like any other tool. It's all about how we use it. We just need to make sure we are using it wisely. Have a look at my book I wrote a while ago on nanotechnology. I explain everything in it, from the benefits in different industries till risk aspects, some suggestions I came up with. Hopefully it helps scientists to find some solutions about risk aspects of nanotechnology. And until next time, have a lovely day. Bye everyone.